moments kind of just happen randomly. They're like a little gift from God, honestly. But again, I am anti-geotagging. I don't really like sharing the beautiful spots that I find because you never know who you're giving access to. And even amongst people that I do know, like, I rather encourage you to go explore and get to know people firsthand and get to, get back to the roots of just getting to know places on your own. That's the way it was meant to be. That's the way you get to know people. You get to know the personality of towns. You get to see what the energy is of the community. That's just my 2 cents. But yeah, life's been really interesting lately. I feel like super called to being by the ocean, and being near cities is giving me a lot of anxiety lately. So I've been kind of perusing around and seeing what feels like a good spot for me to land a little bit, and I think I figured out where I'm gonna end up. And again, if you guys ever notice anything or can like point out where I'm at, please don't. I like, as a solo female traveler, I actually really appreciate the anonymity of where I am, and being able to encourage you guys to like get out and go explore, but also honoring these lands, because after being in this for 8 years, honestly, there's a lot of people who don't know how to respect the land. They trash it. Toilet paper, tampons, condoms, condom wrappers, just like obvious trash that should not be there. And part of me feels like right now I'm in this like deep state of listening to God and how he's moving through my life and what I'm meant to do. And it's interesting, it's not exactly what I thought would be happening at this point in my life. It's kind of funny, but ultimately I'm leaning in to the van life and leaning in to potentially making more content on here, and traveling around to these beautiful places and connecting to the places, and hopefully like the resort spa way, because that's what I love personally. And if I can utilize my social media platform to promote wellness, that makes me really happy. And if I get to benefit simultaneously, then I'm super happy. And I am looking for new work. So if any of you know anyone that needs a hospitality and wellness strategist, either personally or for a company or for a resort or all kinds of spaces, I am an incredible resource. People don't know I've studied the roots of spa culture in Germany, in Baden-Baden, at the Roman baths, like the Roman baths, one of the only places I think left in the world that actually uses steam from the earth that is mineral rich to heat a steam room, like an original steam room. So I've done that. I've studied the roots of hydrotherapy through my naturopathic training. Even in the wind right now, it sounds pretty aggressive, but it's better than it was outside. It is so windy. Can you see that we're rocking? Yeah, you can. Is it a little spooky? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, sometimes it's a little scary being in the wild, huh? Yeah, but you're so brave, huh? Yeah. Cozy got out. I let her out, and she wandered around a little bit. She was really brave, and she faced some very strong winds and rushed back into the van. She knows the van is her safe place. Yeah, you do, huh? She's a very, like, let me approach you, don't you approach me kind of lady. Huh? Where did you get that? Anyway, lately I've just been feeling like I'm meant to be on the coast. I feel like I'm not meant to be sharing too much about where I am or what I'm doing. I feel like this is a very introspective period of my life, which is so nice. because I tend to share a lot of words, a lot of details, a lot of offerings. I give so much of myself, and I'm at the point where I'm actually realizing I need to step back from all of it. I don't feel physically available. I don't feel romantically available, emotionally available, energetically. I don't know if I said that already, but I'm just noticing like the need to step back a lot lately. And part of it, interestingly enough, is like I want to step back, and I think I want to share more of my experience here where it's a little bit more of a rich experience that has more depth and space to really get into something. And so I've been thinking about this period of my life, and it feels like there's an inner remodeling happening. It feels like there's a rebranding of sorts, like quite literally of my brand, but who I am, because to me they're one and the same. And my brand is Beautiful Wild Woman, as you know, because you're on this channel. And if you're new here, like, comment, and subscribe. Welcome. Basically, I want to start talking more about, van life as a solo female, the real things that I go through, the mental health portion, because I feel like we really need to discuss that, nutrition, falling on, my education in naturopathic and classical Chinese medicine, bringing in some of the like Jungian style trauma-informed life coaching as well, and really just like kind of pulling the curtain back a little bit and sharing what I'm really going through in life, while also keeping some parts a little bit more ambiguous, just because I've learned so much. Many of you, most of you, are probably here from Isaac and Jaylena's channel, and I've gotten the privilege of being close to them because they're extraordinary people. If you know what I mean, I want you to comment down below why they are so special to you, because I kind of want them to see that. But they're so special to me in my life, and they are always inspiring me, and they always love me for who I am and where I'm at in life. And like the older I get, the more I realize how invaluable that is, to have people who actually just care about your heart and soul and can meet you at any season of life, because they've been there for my triumphs and they've been there for my lows. And it's always felt like an open door and an open home, and like just like hugs and support and guidance, which is such a beautiful gift to have. I don't even know how I got on that tangent. I just love them so much, and so many of you are from their channel, and I always want to be aware of that. But because I've had the privilege of being close to them and seeing them through the years with their YouTube presence, there's a lot I've learned from them without having to go through it, which is honestly such a luxury, because there's a lot to learn that can only be learned through experience or if you're close to it. And so I take that into consideration with how I show up here with you all, because I want to connect deeply. I want to be intentional. I want this space to have purpose. And with my past tendencies of sharing so much of myself, I realize I don't want to do that in this space. I want to be more discerning. I want to be more intentional, and I want to be more impactful. And I want to add something different to this space than already exists. So if I'm paid to show you about places, then I will tell you where I'm at. But mostly I'm going to try and remain anonymous about like where I'm at. Ambiguous. I don't know. Is that a weird use of the terminology? Regardless, I'm in a beautiful place right now, and I always feel so inspired, and like I have the space to breathe and think and share with you all. I find these incredible places where it's just me. That wind. Enjoying the space, and I'm in like a remarkably wondrous place, and I've just really felt called to being in those spaces on my own mostly. I don't even want to do content. I want to just like be there, but I'm also trying to find the balance, because I do feel called to showing up in some capacity in a public way. Why? Because I have a lot of information that is really valuable. It cost me a lot to get it, but it's also things that I think people should have access to. So I want to find the intersectionality of how I get to bring that healer quality, that coach quality, that content creator quality, that, you know, solo female traveler quality to you guys in a way that feels relatable and brings, you know, some type of depth to your space. So I'm gonna peace out. It's getting a little dark over here, and I probably should start heading back to somewhere mysterious. Love you guys. Thanks for being here. I'm curious, is there anything you specifically want to see on this channel? Let me know. I may or may not take it into consideration. We'll see. I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants and really enjoying that. But we'll see. See how the cookie crumbles. Take care. Peace out. Wait. Yes.